Hello and welcome back to Billy Ho Sports. We are remaining at Sunland Park. We know the Kentucky Derby Prep is the Sunland Derby on Sunday, but equally important for the Phillies is the Sunland Oaks. It's going to go a two-turn mile on the dirt, six contenders. Just FYI, playlists. I'll have those out there. You will find this one in the 2024 Thoroughbred playlist. So just also remember to sub to the channel, smash that like, all that kind of good stuff. Set those notification bells. And so you don't miss out on anything. And we're just going to jump right into this with number one, Candy Isle, trained by Todd Fincher, coming in on a 3-race win streak. And it's funny because she couldn't do it in her first outing in the maiden special weight, and then decided she just wanted the stakes competition and won her next two stakes races, and then won that third at Sunland Park in the Borderplex. She had a very nice stalking trip in that race, showed a really great late burst to close out the win. Fincher won the race last year and has a very quality jock in Felipe Valdez aboard. So Candy Isle definitely in the mix for contenders. So we're going to jump over to number 4, Raspberry Wine, because he was she was another contender. She ran third in the Borderplex, and she did have the lead briefly into the stretch, but weakened late. Ken Tohill will ride trainer Terry Rust. So minor contender, I think. Number 2 is Simply Enchanting, trained by Philip D'Amato, and this is Antonio Frigiu riding. She broke her maiden first asking at Santa Anita. She faced a tough duel in the stretch from the number 7 horse on the inside there, but she found her best steps late to edge clear. She is a daughter of Nyquist, who was labeled kind of this sprinter. I remember the dosage index was like 9 or something like that. And then he goes out and he does what? Wins the Kentucky Derby. So dispel that dosage myth. Dosage is kind of gone of the way of the dodo, it seems like, anymore. But anyway, I don't think that the sprinting, I think she'll be fine with the bump in distance. It's just up to a mile. But will she handle 2 turns? That's the question. So keep that one in mind. Number 3 is Floating Beauty. Lonnie Briley trains Christian Ramos. 1 for 3 so far. I haven't really shown a whole lot of speed. I don't really consider her much of a contender, and you watch, she'll probably win. But anyway, moving on. Number 5, Recharge is Steve Asmussen barn. Joelle Rosario in the saddle. She's 2 for 2 to start her career. Got off to a little bit of a late start. Broke her maiden at Remington back on December 14th. But she did come back right back after that to win an allowance race at Sam Houston, going 1.70 miles. Dominant 5-length score as the overwhelming favorite in that one. So now we're going to finish off with number 6, Methods. She broke her maiden at Sunland on her first try. Trainer Nancy Summers, less than a week ago, February 9th. It was an easy ride at 6.5 furlongs. She didn't really have to cut loose down the stretch. So I guess that hence the reason she's wheeling back just 9 days later. Kelsey Purcell will be in the saddle. So I will be interested to see how Methods can turn it around and compete just off that short break. So what I'm going to do is give the edge to the D'Amato Frigiu combo, and that's Simply Enchanting. I like the way she was pushed down the edge. A lot of these other horses, I know it looks good when they're plowing off to win by 5, 6, 10 lengths or whatever, but sometimes when you just get to those head-to-head battles and you have to fight for that win and who wants it more type of thing, she got it done. So I kind of like that about her. Then I like the other 2 daughters of Gunrunner, Candy Isle, obviously, and Recharge we just spoke about. So I think those will be in contention. And then I think maybe Methods might surprise with the wheel back. Who knows? That'll be long odds. So anyway, that'll do it for the Sunland Oaks. So be on the lookout for lots more Kentucky Derby content and thoroughbred racing content in general. We still got 4-year-olds and older, and a lot of big stakes races coming down the pike in the spring and summer. So stay tuned and appreciate you watching. See you soon.